You know, man, sometimes I look around my collection and I just think, what do I want to make a video on? And then I decide, oh yeah, I like those things. I'm going to talk about those. Even though I bet no one wants to see me talk about them, I'm going to talk about something like the Superior Defender Gundam Force Zako soldiers, because I feel like it. And yes, they're actually called Zako soldiers. They're not Zaku. That's just what Superior Defender Gundam Force did. Now let me talk about Superior Defender Gundam Force a little bit. I plan on making a full-fledged, like, proper video on the toys of Superior Defender Gundam Force. That's going to happen in the future, but I would like to actually watch a little bit more of the show first. And let's just say the show is interesting. It's interesting. I'm a few episodes in. I don't really want to watch more of it. I don't plan on watching all of it because the show is terrible. It is absolutely terrible, man. But I had a lot of the toys growing up, and some of the toys I did have were the Zako soldiers. And they're pretty neat. Let's just say when I was a kid, I really wanted a Zaku toy. But I could tell that there was a difference between a Zaku and a Zako. Mostly that the Zakos were kind of dumb, and the Zakus are really cool. I do think these are neat toys, and they kind of fulfilled my interest in wanting a Zaku. But they're not exact clones and like chibiifications of a Zaku. Just for a comparison initially, here is the Zako soldier with an SD Zaku. And of course there's like a difference in scale, but you can see the differences in designs. He kind of has a more of a Fritz helm wraparound, while he just has the tubes going all the way around. He doesn't have the little bars right there, even though he kind of does on the side. It's not in the front like it is on the Zako. He kind of has cut-off spikes. This one doesn't. There's definitely design differences in the torso. The weapons are pretty similar. The Zako machine guns, I think, are pretty similar. But you can see, like, the shield's way different. The backpack's pretty similar, but overall, you can tell it's not the exact same thing. And just getting some more comparisons out of the way, here it is with an MSIA Zaku 2. This is one of the things I wanted when I was a kid. I wanted this exact figure, and I didn't have it. But hey, at least I have it now when I'm an adult and I can buy things with my own money. So yeah, there we go. There's that comparison. And just if you're curious, here it is with a modern 1144. That's the original HGUC Zaku 2, which is not the best 1144 Zaku 2 you can get, but it's the one I figured most people would probably have. So let's talk about this figure itself. And yes, I do have two of them. I'm not sure why, but I do. Anyways, I think it looks really cool for what it is. I think the paint's really nice. I love the eye. The eye is like this metallic pinkish silver, and it just looks really nice. The head sculpt really does look like how it does in the show. It doesn't have the little mouth thing that's like, wow, Zako Zako. It's just a flat sculpt there. Yeah, he's kind of static. You can't move him around too much. He has a swivel at the shoulder, but it's hindered by the shoulder pad. He has a swivel and a hinge there, swivels at the wrist, and he has kind of universal joints at the hips, then his feet are on ball joints. And that's pretty much it. That's all the articulation you're going to get out of him, because he has a gimmick. Oh, you can move the shoulder pad too if you want. You can do that. Accessories, he comes with the Zaku, or Zako Heat Hawk, I should say. And it's actually really nicely painted. Then he has the Zako machine gun. And he has the little handle there. He has the extra handle. But I'm pretty sure you're not going to get him. You're not going to get him to hold it with both hands. That is just not going to happen. Because this guy has a gimmick. And that's why his armor is a little bulkier and why his movability is a little hindered. That's because you press down on him and his armor pops off like he's getting blown up in the show. Wow, look at that. So yeah, the armor pieces, it's just the two halves and they go together. And they just come out, they're kind of locked in, and then when you press down on his body you can see how they unlock. And here you can actually get more access to the articulation, which is interesting. And what can I say, man? It's kind of goofy. He's got like a little core in there. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be some sort of like heart. Like I said, I haven't watched. You know, like they do kind of have like a little soul inside, don't they? Because these are actually like characters. They're actual like sentient robots in SD Gundam Force, while in most Gundam shows they're piloted mecha. So Yeah, I think in one of the earlier episodes, like, you see Captain Gundam's, like, soul or something. Don't tell me the technical name. I really don't care. I really don't care what the technical name is, man. I'm sorry. I don't. There we go, man. That's pretty much it. I have 2 of them. They're pretty cute. These things were really cheap back in the day. I think I got this one at like Dollar General or something, like my second one. I know I got one for Christmas and I got one at Dollar General later on for like a couple bucks. Nowadays, a lot of SD Gundam Force stuff is more expensive, unfortunately. But you can still, I mean, maybe you might find one loose, maybe not with the weapons, but at least with the armor pieces for a good price. I don't think there's much of a market for these things. So, is this one of those things where they're so scarce because no one really cares that the ones that are on the market are kind of expensive? I mean, I got the the new Gundam. I got the new Gundam from the toy line for like 30 bucks in the box. So yeah, these things don't run cheap. I got the Zaku, Zapper, Zaku, and Grappler Goof, those for like 25 bucks each in the box. So, I mean, just look out for the prices. But there we go, man. I want to make a little video about these guys, and I did. Expect, if you're a fan of Superior Defender Gundam Force, I want to call you guys out. There's some canceled SD Gundam Force figures, like this was going to be painted in red, like Char, with a little horn on it. And there's going to be like Commander Sazabi. There's going to be tons of others they were going to make, but they were canceled. I found pictures years ago, but the article was deleted. I need to find those pictures again because I really want to make that video and show off those pictures. I'm going to make a whole video showing off the, like, my SD Gundam Force collection, which is pretty decent. It's got like maybe 20-30 figures in it. I'll make that video eventually. I just want to watch more of the show. And I wanted to individually talk about these guys for no other reason than they popped out to me, and I wanted to make a little Gundam video. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my social media links down below. And if you want to send me a P.O. Box package, the P.O. Box address is down below as well. That's pretty much it. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!